100% shea butter because it got a smell to it. What's happening? What's up, guys? Ooh, Lord. I know this might be out wrong. CeeLo. Lala. CeeLo. What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Peace, 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 peace. I shade you what I shade. Peace, peace to everybody. Esau. Y'all get in here. While y'all getting in here, I got a message for somebody. Don't get tricked on this internet. I switch gears. Don't get tricked off on, look, don't get tricked on this internet. I'm saying this to somebody because it's a lot of fake ass shit going on the internet. It's a lot of organized crime. All these shit that these folks is on the internet doing, family, it's controversy, right? And it's also facts, and it's also secrets, and it's also lies, and it's also stories to be said, right? And somebody is putting organ. I was watching a video with Rollo talking about, I thought you, he said some shit like, I thought you grow up in the streets just to make it out the streets, and Boosie had something to say back. That's confirmation to the controversy that's being put in front of you. Organized crime. It's so big. Organized crime. It ain't even no money left. Money is broke. I'm telling y'all about the money because I've been growing some money. Money fall out the sky. It's not down here like this shit, the paper dollars and shit like that. That shit don't mean nothing. It's broke. Money is broke. It don't come with nothing but blind curses and bad JoJo. Money is broke. That's how come every time you get it, you always got a bill to pay. That's karma doing that. That's not even the law. You think it's the law. You think that they done put some paperwork and that got us thinking like we supposed to sign a lease, or they got us thinking like we supposed to pay for a light bill, but they ain't in charge of none of this shit. This is where the corruption at. They don't supposed to be making us sign. Facts. When y'all get on this internet, right, every time you get, first of all, back it up, I'm moving ahead of myself because I'm so high up, I'm most high. I'm one of the most highest. I'm the bunny, honey. Facts. Money is broke. Ain't no money down here. The money, all they can do is recycle the money. They can't even press it up no more because fake is real. Facts. Ain't like the money won't come back. That's why I keep telling y'all it's a new money wave. Money not finna get ready to come back. What's finna happen after all? That's why they trying to make you think they coming out with inventions. They trying to implement technology, martial law. They trying to implement that because that's how they gonna be able to take it. That's how they gonna be able to take the money. The money will be able to look. The money will be able to be made. You can't get no money out and you can't receive it back until you follow the universal law. You gotta know the universal law. I'm telling somebody, see, these celebrities on here, they ain't really talking about. Man, these niggas is broke for real. Charleston White, he a fuck nigga. 607 on. You playing both sides. You can't play both sides. You can't, y'all niggas can't sit on these platforms and be trying to give out this free game and you ain't telling them what it really is for real because you just trying to get somewhere yourself. That's the snake. I'm saying that to somebody. These celebrities, listen, family, there is somebody that you can actively see in the spotlight right now. Whether it's a celebrity, some of these niggas do music, some of these niggas do acting, some of these niggas be on these platforms trying to do what you doing. They'll let you know that time is off, something ain't right, it's a new alignment. Why the fuck is these celebrities on this internet somewhere you supposed to be growing up at? You going up, you the new star. Every day a star is born. That's what's in the way. God gave you grace, Bouchard, but you on alignment, you on time for something. So that makes you the head. Now who was first shall be last, who was last shall be first. It's a wealth transfer. Ain't no motherfucking money. These fake celebrities, and I call them fake because they're not really the star. Who was first shall be last. It's the clout, it's the lowest numbers. That's who get there first. That's the higher timeline. But they make you think that clout is fake Clout is man-made. Clout is something. It ain't no fucking algorithm seeing you. Somebody trying to get you to get your gab away, so you on this internet working extra hard, and they taking all your energy by having you access. You're allowing them access to your Akashic by being on this internet every day and being on this stream just 24/7. Now they got it where they implement new platforms. Stay where you at, Jack. They trying to tell you to move away from YouTube. YouTube is where it's at. It's one of the biggest platforms. You get off of YouTube, I'm getting you free game. This shit is free because it ain't no money nowhere else. YouTube is like a higher timeline. I'm talking about if you're speaking on a business standpoint. All that other shit, all these other platforms is investments. These are investors. All of that other shit, these are investors. You're going to get on their platform, and now it's like, they got the rules. You giving them rules. That's how they that's how they writing the law for these platforms. So you get on this, they testing shit out. They running shit now. They trying to get you to come over here. And you got people like Charleston White and 607 Ark and all these other folk getting out like they're now activists on these fucking platforms. Some of these niggas that started out on YouTube. Facts. Make it make sense. Now you gotta leave YouTube because now they trying to get in on something. And then that's how Satan will do you. Satan will get on camera and tell you how you doing it. Facts. So if that's the case, then I'm God. Call me Most High. I'm gonna get on this motherfucker and put a glitch in everybody playing. Ain't no money. Money is broke. These niggas ain't even rich these days. That's how come God is getting ready to bless you. And there's a rich nigga that's finna reach out to you. Or there is a company, there's a label, the industry that's letting you know you transitioning, family. I'm saying that to somebody. Somebody you might be watching me, you might be considered the chosen one. You're not just chosen. It's always somebody that sit high and look low. And it's always somebody that sit low and look high. It's universal law, right? So if your ancestors done already, I'm finna tell you about some facts right now. If your ancestors already was the chosen one, you definitely ain't a chosen one. You never was. If your ancestors, if you can go and see this anywhere in time, and your ancestors is already the chosen one, you're not just chosen. That's only going to delay you. That's how come somebody waiting on God to show up. That's how come the manifest is not manifesting. That's the delay. That's the glitch in your plan. Somebody could be trying to pray for some money. Somebody trying to get a bigger house. Somebody want a new stream of income come in. Somebody want baby. You want something in this material life. But times have changed. It's a higher timeline. You can't count no money. And universal law, look, corruption. This is revelation. It tell you how the story go for real. When you start reading the Bible was bought. The Bible was put here and the Bible was bought. Could have been by the military. What I'm picking up on. The Bible was bought. So it's like they took certain pages out of the Bible and mixed it with laws of attraction. They tampered with the devil. They played with fate. They fucked with time. They delayed. They put the timeline off. In the Akashic, they put the timeline off. So what's happening right now is like everything has crashed now. Everything has crumbled. Everything has crashed because everything they tried to do to go against time, now everything has to go back. That's why the clock done reset. Everybody done died. Ain't no fucking laws. Ain't nobody in charge. But there is somebody that's very, very fucking intellectual. Intellect just says that I know something that you don't know. Somebody knows something that you don't know. So starting with this internet, every time you get on this internet and you like something, that's the ratio. Every time you like somebody, also that is also soul, that's energy. Everything is light. Even when it's dark, everything it's frequency. You can make anything when you sit in frequency. You can make anything, you can touch it when you got the mask. That's the body. You can touch it. So when you start saying you're doing that, you can make your own money. You don't have to work for man, you don't have to work. You can make your own money. Niggas is getting on this platform. They supposed to be the celebrities. Celebrities don't come down. Celebrities keep going up. When you see a star is far, far away. Somebody is out of sight, out of mind. They too close in proximity. They too close in reach. Somebody trying to get close to you. That's the devil. That's man. Facts. Somebody is showing up in your DM or these platforms that y'all sit on, that y'all think y'all getting deals from. Okay, Lucifer coming bearing gifts, because I see that this Knight of Cups right here. Lucifer is coming to bear gifts, right? Somebody finna show up with this help right here. Okay, this is fate. Okay, I'm telling you about fate. Something like this finna happen for somebody. Okay, because it's a lot of bidding going on. The Bible was bought. Somebody wasn't supposed to buy the Bible. some of y'all that wake up every day and support all of these things that's going on in this public eye, you are the one writing the rules. You are the one. There are underground covens that's formed. There is secret elite that's running all this shit, okay, from up under us. And if you don't use none of your divine authority, and you don't use your gifts, and you don't bring your own self back, then you won't be whole again. The Bible told you that when God come back, there will be a lot of deaths. There will be fire. There will be earth, wind, and fire. There will be rain. There will be water, lots of water. So you're about to start seeing some shit like this online. They finna put these stories out. And it was just a blackout in San Francisco because it's getting ready to happen. The shift getting ready to take place. They ain't got no more authority. These are the authorities. It's corruption. They don't got no more charge over you. So they're trying to implement martial law. There's a whole city that they're planning to wipe out. This is why fate been showing up. BKA, this your lifeline. Divine timing been showing up, telling you to go somewhere. Divine timing. This is the thunderstorm. This is thunder and lightning. Y'all see it's revelation. This when they done fucked around and conjured up hell. This finna get ready to go on. It don't matter if you don't believe me. I'm speaking from the horn. This is the sound. This is saying believe me or don't. Something like that. This is like a real storm. This ain't never been when this storm get ready to take place. If you ain't divine, you won't be able to weather the storm. Something going like that. This literally can serve as somebody's mental health. You might see folks that may have really had it like that or really had it going on, losing their mind. At this time, somebody been playing on divine timing. It's believe me or don't, it ain't finna be no more money. Money is broke. Rich ain't even rich no more. That's how come somebody rich getting ready to come to you. That's how come somebody rich is getting ready to reach out. That's how come every record label got a new contract for somebody. That's how come the film industry is ready to put you on TV. That's how come the entertainment business is ready to cash you for a show. That's how come, because you got to make a law. It's just like I was going over my lease agreement. It's a lease agreement. All this shit is attached to a number, and all this shit is attached to a word. Magic is real. Anything you write down, it gives it power. Anything you say out of your mouth, I'm telling you about thunder and lightning. I'm telling you about divine. I'm telling you about the truth. This where it come from. All that God came, man came from the sun, and all that, ain't none of that going on. It's black up there. Don't nobody know who up there. It's black up. It's black as fuck up there. It's dark as fuck up there. So down here, you ain't supposed to be paying for nothing. Down here, you ain't supposed to be buying and receiving, because everything is given unto you already. And everything been going against the grain. And the reason why somebody been getting rich off you and able to stand in front of fate, I'm talking about all this. This how it go. This up and you looking at this. This where the rain, y'all call this the firmament. This where the rain and all this old shit right here come from. And these the clouds. This what's behind the clouds, right? But it's layers before you can get up this high. You got a astral project up here. Okay, that's why you got gifts. Somebody can have telekinesis. You can move shit. Facts, aerokinesis. Okay, because this divine. It's a divine hour all the time. Can't nobody tell the time. Divine is long. Facts. So when you start getting in a world, in a material world, fate was created. These are the natural things. That says that trees grow out the ground. That says that grass and all this shit grow out the ground. So this was already made. So man can't come here and just build something on it. Or man can't come here and try to make you buy the money or even spend the money without going through the universal law. That's how come it rains. That's how come it's rain, sleet, and snow. That's how come it rain, sleet, and snow. That's how come the weather, that's where the weather comes from. It's a storm. Then that's how come every day here in this physical life, it's a spiritual warfare. This is where it's coming from. All the corruption in this land. Ain't nobody woke. Everybody sleep. This is how come you got to elevate. Divine don't let you see this high until you elevate. Ain't nobody over nobody for that reason, because we all going to the same place one day. So you can't say where there is good, where there is bad, because that's the weather. Sometimes the sun come out, sometimes it's dark outside, sometimes it rain outside, sometimes it snow outside. So who are you to judge me? Only God can judge me. That says you. So should nobody be making you sign your name on that. You have permission to speak. You have permission to do something in this life. Shouldn't nobody be over you. And then when you start putting a title on it, where this person, because they got this amount of money, this make you low over here. Look, negative, wrong, loud and fucking wrong. All that is wrong. I'm saying that to somebody. Hello? Okay, I'm telling you something about time. Something like that to somebody. Don't get tricked on this internet. Facts. When you tell the truth, you shame the devil. But when you a pure spirit, facts. When you a real star seed, facts. You can bring a +1. That says that I can bring somebody up. I seen myself sitting on top of the world already, and all these souls are just coming up. Look, I just freed the Masons. Facts. So it might be a secret society on this live right now saying, shut up, mammy. Facts, because I'm exposing the truth. Key law. Or it might be one of these folk niggas that feel like they got some type of authority or something like that on the platform because don't nobody know. They call it intellectual. Intellect just says you know something I don't know. Facts. They don't make you smarter than me. They don't even just make you wise. Facts. That means you don't know nothing when you try to be the teacher. I'm saying that it's a difference between advice, giving advice, right? It's a difference between giving advice. And it's a difference between telling somebody what to do, right? You got to be careful about that. It's a lot of fake shit be going. It's a lot of organized crime on this internet. I be seeing shit. And I be rolling shit out. I be calling shit out. I ain't going back and forth with nobody because I state facts. I carry the books in this new chapter, in this new age. My oldest son is born February 7th, 2004. This is fate. Facts. So that says ain't nobody gonna fuck with me because I carry the truth. That says this shit can go really, really right. If these platforms, and that's another thing, family free game, the laws, right? I was just getting ready to say if I stand up and show y'all my stomach, I got a line. Some of y'all got a line, so in the middle of your stomach, right? That naturally says that I carry time. I carry a higher timeline. That says that because I have a wound, that I can have a boy or a girl. Facts. I had 3 boys and 2 girls. That let you know I see high. Facts. The fact that I got 5 kids, that let you know how high I can see. I see on a higher timeline. I show you what I say. So that said that this shit I'm saying, that says that I can use cards and it could just be for your own entertainment. Or that says that I still carry the truth and I don't need none of this shit and I can still tell you what the fuck going on because I have intuition. Facts. I'm saying that to somebody. So it don't be more so like for the views. It don't be more so like for the views. Tonight I put on my Instagram, follow me. It might go over somebody's head. I said, go follow all my platforms. I'm talking about Christ. I hold the books. That's me opening up somebody's head. I speak like that. I speak very high. I open up somebody's head. It's a veil when I speak. When I speak out of my mouth, that says whoever's supposed to wake up will wake up higher. Whoever's supposed to go back to sleep, somebody might be on my live. I'm already prepared for you. I'm not blocking you because you don't know what I'm saying. I'm just speaking high. Facts. Somebody might be on here saying, shut up, mammy. Confirmation to my say. That lets you know where I sit off in timeline. I'm saying that also to somebody. That's why I'm saying don't get tricked on this internet. Know where you at right now in time. It's a higher timeline. And I know you probably be hearing certain messages or certain messengers say that. I'm spacing right now. Y'all excuse me. I was telling y'all about the rules. So if I get up and I show my stomach, my spirit talking to me. If I get up and I show my stomach right now, right? If I show my stomach right now, they'll flag this live. They may say nudity. They can say all type of shit, right? And if I allow that, right, if you sit on this platform and somebody just say anything to go against that, like they don't like that or they felt like that was inappropriate controversy, so that makes the statement, that keeps the rule in place. But that's also you signing something without your consent because you don't know that. If you don't know the laws behind these platforms, they'll be able to put rules on these platforms and tell you you can't do something. I know because I'm seeing higher. You got to see high to see low. You got to see high up there. So you can see, like, I see high. I can see past all this shit. I already done made it through destiny. I done seen fate 1010. Facts. I'm saying that to somebody. Don't get tricked on this internet. It's a lot of, listen. What I don't respect about these people that have such a big following? Why they not bringing a plus one? They, for real, somebody might cancel me. You can't cancel me when I'm God. I already hold the truth. I'm one with self. Me Shaila. I am me. Me as I am. You can't cancel me. I have enough wives on me. I have enough authority on me where if somebody put me in enough hermit, I can still see when it's black. That means I'm going to still make a way. Messiah and I already set outside. Facts. But while I have a say so, because I have permission to speak, while I have a say so, tell somebody how this shit go. That's that bring a plus one. Those are souls. I'm talking to somebody's soul right now. Facts. BKA, this can also be my soul tribe. Don't get tricked off on this internet. It's a lot of shit going on. Like, it's some folks that's watching me right now, or you're gonna come behind this message, right? Because I'm speaking to both sides. I'm speaking to two worlds right now. Somebody is really on the come up. You feel like if you were to somehow get on this platform, and it might be for all the wrong reasons, because only you don't know that you're getting ready to go on a journey. You ain't just working for a platform. Some of y'all that I'm speaking to right now, you are resonating with this message. Okay, you're working for God. And you wake up and find God when you find you. So you might find yourself finding yourself and you don't even know it. You might be unconsciously while you're doing it. Death is to the sun. You might be waking up. Somebody is going through an awakening at this time. And while you on this platform, somebody, you know, been called off your job. See, when you go to heaven on earth, you don't see death. You will be somebody that'll just fuck around and go to work and just feel like quitting. Whole death is a higher form and it's sudden. Everything is sudden. It suddenly takes place. How come anything can happen every day? It suddenly takes place. It's not just in the field of life like that. Death is a higher form, but it's also two sides. It's a face of the moon, right? So somebody might physically get away from you and you might be spiritually walking away from somebody. I'm putting you there. I'm putting you back to a hole when I'm saying it to you. Somebody, there was a baby just born. There was a baby just died. Facts. Somebody just woke up. Somebody going to sleep on the other side of the world. It's duality in this life. It's where everything sits in the middle. So when it start being like that, while it's happening right now, while you on this internet right now, all you should be doing is creating. You are the one creating God's world, Tisa, in this new life. Facts. It's not about no money. You're going to stress yourself out. I'm saying this to somebody, and you're going to put yourself in a very big introspection. So what you mean, put me down? I'm finna put you all the way down. Meaning like you just going to be sitting there in front of the sun. Death is to the sun. You just going to be waking up every day, and everything going to start being bored. Or everything going to start being boring if you don't get in motion. If you just sit there and wait on God, if you just sit there and wait on God, then only then you will just rest under the sun every day. And even when you die, you'll never know that. You'll just wake back up looking like you again, because it's a higher form. Death is a form. It's consciousness. Consciousness, you want to be conscious. You don't need no money. You want to be able to wake up. And that literally means that. You want to be able to wake up. Money is broke. That shit don't mean nothing. Ain't no way in the fuck somebody down here keep on talking about God is coming to get you or God is coming to save you. You got to save yourself, or you just going to be sitting there waking up under the sun every day. Man going to be controlling you. You going to be in a fucking world where everything is being taught. That takes you away from your own common sense. Only then you just dead. You in a dead world. Call you walking dead. You ain't thinking for yourself. Somebody need to hear that shit today. Facts. I ain't no preacher or no teacher. I don't like to be addressed like that. I'm just, I'm speaking from the sun. Peace out. I'm just ass talking. Facts. All of us got a booty hole that says that we may or may not resonate. That says that we may bump heads. That says that we may disagree. Facts. But ain't no motherfucking body supposed to be over you telling you what to do unless they have permission. It's a time and a place for everything. Some of y'all might be in a phase in your life where you might be broke, right? You might be broke, but you ain't broken. So what that mean? Put me down. I'm putting you down. Keep listening, right? You might be going to work every day. I don't even give a fuck if you on TV. It's still a way where like you on your path, because I see the 301s, meaning you ain't all the way made it. That's how come you still seeing rich folks elevate. Some of them got longer money. Some of them got mid money. Some of them perpetrating. It's a timeline that we all sit on. It's a timeline. It's a time and a place. That's why you don't never go judging nobody, because it's a see high every day. Every day is a healing day. That's why don't nobody die for real. Because even when you die, you still got to wake back up. Your consciousness still woke. It never dies. That's longer than money. That's rich ain't even rich for that reason. Ain't no way in the fuck somebody can keep you stuck telling you got to pay some bills. See, me, I go to everything that somebody asks me for, I want to know why they want it. If I got to write my name on something, I want to know why the fuck I need to sign my name on this. Everything at your big grown age, I'm not just talking this shit bigger than you just going to your baby school and signing your name on some paperwork. Or this shit is just bigger than you going to work and signing for some money. This shit is bigger than that. Every month, it's a cycle. Every month, you got bills that's due. Car note. Some of y'all got businesses. Some of y'all, even the rich folks getting bitched if they don't know this. If they don't know this, you'll pass somebody rich. Facts. You got businesses. You got houses. Some of y'all into real estate, realtors. Facts. But you got bills every month. And those bills keep on coming, right? It's like a cycle. Those bills keep on generating, right? But every month, you ain't supposed to worry about that. You on divine time, and divine will take care of that. That's just a phase in life. That's because of the earthly things that's put here. But you step out on faith. You don't have faith. When you step out on faith, it's like that's your money. That's your right to something. When you step, that says you have a right to believe what's here. Everything's made up. Facts. That's the fairy tale that's taken away. Some of y'all don't even know how to dream big when somebody tell it to you. I know this. I done been through it. The only way you can have a prophecy and even say something to somebody in order for it to resonate, and I'm going to tell you the truth because I'm reprogramming me. Facts. So when I'm speaking to the mass, these niggas out here don't even know that for real. They broke in the mind. You can tell by what a nigga say out his mouth. Facts. These niggas and these bitches. These celebrity ass women, at first they was flexing money and had all the niggas. Now they back on the sofa trying to act like some spiritualists. I ain't start seeing none of these bitches start speaking like philosophers until I start coming out with that Bismillah and sassy here. I ain't see none of these. I'm inspiring to a nation because I hold a wand. Facts. I'm knowing this. I play a part in that, and there may be others. There may be others. Facts. I'm sure of it because I'm talking to my soul tribe. There may be others, but a bitch ain't gonna never say that. Somebody with some clout, these hoes be backdooring like a motherfucker. They might see somebody on the come up, and because they take advantage of it, they got a following already. They'll get on their platform and they'll come out with this shit like it's their creation. But it ain't God's creation, but they'll come out with this shit. That's why I call a bitch out fast. And even if the bitch keep on doing it, she done been fair warned out my mouth. The horn and sound already. I put the evil eye on the bitch. Facts. You ain't gotta send it. You ain't gotta return it to sender. It's always make it fall down immediately. When you send something back, some of y'all be doing a return to sender spells. You putting karma in this life. Facts. That's bad, JoJo. That's like you. That's two wrongs don't make it right. That's law of attraction. You don't send nothing to nobody. Y'all be on here with this fake spiritual shit. Facts. It ain't law. My mouth be like a weapon. I see a weapon here. My mouth may come off like a weapon today. Facts. But I speak with authority because I'm one of the authorities. Facts. It's a whole lot of weak shit going on. And it's happening all on the internet. That's why I've been talking about the internet for a couple of days, because I've been being rolled out in the spirit realm. Like I can see all this shit, family. When you start seeing how, you'll just sit still. I don't even go nowhere. Facts. I be just at home. Like this consciousness so big of mine. Like it's so big. It make you just want to sit still. Like this is like invention. Like this is like mastermind. I'm like a master or something like that, family. I can see in all parts of my brain. BKA, I can see in all parts of this life. Like I be seeing shit. I be seeing so far. Sometimes I might even get on here and go to space and it sounding like a gidget. Sometimes I say some shit out my mouth. Y'all don't understand where I be coming from because I be just so high up and conscious like that. Facts. But I can tell you one thing, when you start seeing that, how you can see the law. You can see what's going on for real. It's like, okay, cool. I see which play they working. What I see these niggas out here doing, they telling you partial of the truth. That's keeping the Bible going. They come from the Bible. I can see these niggas. They come from the Bible. They might be characters out of the Bible. I can see who wrote the Bible. I can see the prophets. I can see who fake. I can see real and I can see fake. I can see who on here capping niggas down. Facts. If you somebody on this internet right now and you doing anything to say you a real nigga, you ain't gotta just be speaking truth, but something that you do, it's like real is fake and fake is real. It's like something that you're doing, it's like 11:22. You touching everybody with this shit. The ones that need to be touched. It's like everybody understands you, everybody resonate with something that you got going on. You don't just got clout. So, but somebody that already might have them numbers around them, they might be trying to do a stream with you, or they might be trying to go live with you. These are handlers. Facts. These are handlers. This is like the industry family. Like they like industry plants. A lot of these famous ass folks and a lot of these activists, because they done studied us for so long. This shit go way, way back. This shit go back deeper than me and you, right? A lot of this shit I be sitting with the loaders. See, you know your ancestors sit with you. But then when you start speaking and sitting up under the lotus, those are the crown. That's your crown. When you start sitting up under the crown, those are all the orishas that sit up around your head. That's the temple. When you start sitting up there by the crown, you ordained. That says that down here in this physical life, no hurt, harm, danger, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, because you are the weapon to be formed. So I can say this, man ain't gonna fuck with me. They'll try. They'll get undressed. I undress. That's Adam and Eve. I put them back in the naked days, playing with somebody like me while I'm prophesying. Facts to a man or a woman, to a nigga or a bitch. Facts. I'm telling you about this internet shit. I'm telling you what's going on this internet, family. This shit is like, it's like chess or something like that. How they playing? It's a big board. It's like a game. Like if you don't know, family, some of y'all on here trying to get somebody to like sign you or something like that. Somebody trying to get signed. It's a lot of talented ass niggas that I be seeing on this internet. Facts. I might motivate a nigga ass and hardest picture or something like that, or hardest content, heart something that he doing. And but because he's so Hollywood and I ain't got a big old following and I ain't got my numbers ain't up, a nigga won't even acknowledge that. A nigga act Hollywood and he'll just miss out on his blessing. Those are God's blessings. I'm blessed. God bless the streets. I'm a street nigga. So I know how to bless everybody. God is sitting in the trenches first before you sit up high. There's somebody that sit high and look low, but there is also somebody that sit low and look high. I'm the real snake. I'm the one that's been in this mud for real. So I know how to get on here when somebody's trying to fake it till they make it. When somebody's trying to fake it till they make it and they don't want to be attached to certain things, I'm bold. I just go at this shit head up and just say who I am, because God is real. Facts. I'm saying that to somebody. You on this internet and you trying to go up, somebody trying to get up under you, somebody trying to get close to you. Listen, you got to understand, help, anytime this is a law, help is a sin. I'm talking about the real universal law. Help is a sin. They don't tell you that in the Bible. So you go around helping everything and everybody. And a lot of y'all done got y'all hearts played on, or you done got your feelings hurt because you done helped somebody. I know this, because if you got to go through it, before you have a prophecy, you got to go through it first, right? But help is a sin. This coming from the real books. Help is a sin. When you help somebody, you don't know what's attached to their karmic debt, because it goes, you are your ancestors and your ancestors are your children, right? This is the number 8. Okay, this is fate. That says that you are supposed to ascend higher. You are supposed to ascend to your higher self. You are supposed to become one. Ain't no such thing as dying. When somebody grandmama dies, that grandmama coming back in that grandbaby. Something like that. They're going to keep on waking up. This is consciousness that I'm talking about. Somebody look just like their dad ass. Somebody look just like their mama. This is DNA. This is naturally an ability. Don't nobody die. Right? I'm talking about the bodysuit. I'm talking about this right here. So when you start talking about helping somebody, there may have been a karmic lesson, because karmic it says that your ability to learn something. So there shouldn't be no teacher. Nobody should be teaching you, because when you start talking about karma, that says that you have the ability to learn already. So that shit is going to be taught to you. The fact that somebody done died in your family and somebody done woke back up and somebody done died again, that's DNA. Your DNA is supposed to grow you up and life is supposed to raise you. Facts. That's your mama and your dad. That's how that goes. So anything after that, y'all are just put together. DNA puts you with a family. This is how come your family will go against you. Okay? Because DNA is like this. So your family will go against you. They are your first enemies. Keep your enemies close. So you'll still love your mom even though your mom on some fuck shit. You'll still love your daddy even though your daddy is on some fuck shit. Help is a sin because you don't know what your mom and your daddy or they mama or they daddy did before you grew up. That's your inner child. You don't know what your mama and your daddy did or your granddaddy or none of them folks. And which is also why you don't just go marrying somebody. Marriage is holy matrimony. I'm widowed. I'm a widow, so I had to wake up. I had to grow up fast. I jumped off the porch early. I had to grow up fast. Facts, when you become widowed, anybody that ever lost a spouse, when you become widowed, you start to see high. Facts, because you got somebody now, that's the veil being fully lifted. Kula. Facts. So when it start doing like this, you ain't got no choice but to elevate. You ain't got no choice but to grow up. You ain't got no choice but to be still. And the fact that I had 5 kids by one man and I lost him already, I had to grow up. That's why I got so much wives on me. That's protection. That all my ancestors done woke up. That means all my ancestors is standing. I'm in alignment, I'm in pure alignment. That's why my mama ain't around me no more. My dad ain't in my life. Sometimes when I get on here and I be telling y'all like that ain't none of my family, it's because I can see through so much. Some things that I keep saying like it happened to me, it happened to my mama. Certain things that I done seen that may have took place that I done spoke on, it happened to my sister, but I be speaking that like it happened to me because I am one with self, which is why I'm not around my family right now. I ain't seen my folks in 6-7 years for real. Because I've been dead already. I've been dead and gone. When you make it to heaven on earth, I'm the one died in the house fire February the 1st, 2018. But I woke back up off life support February the 3rd, 2018. On the 3rd day, he rose from the dead. Facts, death is to the sun. I'm a Scorpio. So that's the real big gag. So I done seen death already. So I'm telling somebody that you're not supposed to be helping somebody. When you help somebody, you don't know what type of karmic debt they have to society to even just say, hey, I'll just give you this. It's always your discernment that's supposed to tell you when to help somebody. Your discernment tell you that because you are the earth angel. That means that you might be an angel on assignment when you help somebody. You don't just go helping somebody though. Same thing with love. You die when you start talking about finding love. Love come to you when you die. Love is a fairy tale. That says that you done live this physical life. You done live this physical life, and now you go on a spiritual journey when you're talking about getting married. When you marry out of wedlock, y'all can't be together no more. So now I'm on a soulmate journey. I'm finding myself back. I'm finding my way back. So only when we both gotta wake up at the same time, only we'll be together again. Until then, I'm gonna keep meeting niggas that got shit going on. I'm on a different timeline. I might meet a nigga that's married already. Some of y'all might be being love bomb or somebody introducing themselves. They might already be married already. This is karma showing me where I'm at. This is also confirmation that my husband ain't dead. Cause I just keep on dating. Facts, it's a date that keeps coming to you. This is karma. This is fate. What I'm saying to somebody. So when you start talking about I'm telling somebody all this, family. I'm breaking this down to you because it's so much bigger than what you're seeing right now. It's so bigger than like the material things. That's so easily said and done. Guess why you scared to take that risk? You scared to take that risk because it's something you ain't never did before. And fear is something you don't know. If you knew it already, or even if you knew the turnout of it, you probably wouldn't even do it. If you knew the risk, but you don't know your own authority when you weak like that. When you don't have no inner strength, you would just love something outside of yourself. You would stay in the Akashic. Fact, somebody could be able to buy you like that. You don't want to stay in the Akashic. That's how they're able to put laws here. That's how they're able to make you sign something. Okay, now we transferring over to the Moors. Facts. I'm talking about freeing the Masons. This can be some Freemasons that's trying to trap the world. Facts. Something like that, what I'm picking up on. It's like this internet shit, it's like the clock being open. What I'm seeing right now. This is bidding taking place. You got a lot of marketing going on. You got a lot of trading going on. Slavery still exists. The new world order has already taken place, but how it comes, you got to wake up to it. Like, it don't just come to you like that. Somebody could literally, listen, let me tell you how you perform a miracle. God perform miracles. God is able. He told you that in the Bible, but only you probably thinking like a person because you ain't seeing yourself in that situation. So that's how come somebody don't believe in a miracle. This how come you don't know how to bring something into fruition for real. Somebody could be looking and saying, well, Sissy, I ain't seen nothing you manifesting. You don't supposed to see it because it's black. That's prayer. Whatever you're conjuring up to be able to bring around you, the manifest is already here, right? The manifest is already here. That's prayer hands. That's the Lord's Prayer. The Lord's Prayer has stopped because everything that you want or everything that you are asking for is already around you. Right now, I don't care if you're praying for some money. I don't care if you're praying for a new job or BKA, you want to have a career. I don't care if you're praying for a woman or a man. Somebody, even down to your protection. Even down to your protection of your child or your children or your loved ones or your family. Everything that you ask for is already here. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Everything stays back now. Right? Therefore, should nobody be over you. Should nobody be over you at all. The rules are already put here. Every man for thyself, indigenous. Some of y'all are indigenous beings. Facts. Some folks were just put here. It's robots. A lot of those people that y'all see in the industry is not who you think they is. Somebody won't believe that though. Somebody don't believe. Y'all won't believe like some of the biggest celebrities that you see is robots. That is real. Like everything they be putting in shit. It's like very strategic. All these times that the government been shutting down and shit like that, that's because they've been setting everything in place. Somebody credit finna go up because your credit don't probably been bought back by time. There could have been like a contract for your ancestors or for your soul. Your soul was under some type of contract or something like that. Facts, meaning like that don't mean it was in this life. It could have been in one of your past lives, but one of your ancestors was on some type of contract and something that you were going through in this life had something to do. But this age says you are a generational curse breaker, which is why the jackpot now, we in flu season. Money is falling out of the sky right now. You can't see money. But if you wake up every day to law of attraction, if you wake up and access and utilize universal laws, you can have any fucking thing you want. This is the fairy tale. God is blind. I told y'all this a little while ago. Some of y'all knew on here, God is blind. That's how come birds can fly. Facts. But God is blind, family. It's deaf ears. I've been hearing off deaf ears all day. Deaf ears is where you can still hear in this physical life. Like if you say hey to me, I can hear you say hey, but my brain won't process it because I'm in the spirit realm. Facts. So that means like somebody could be talking to me, and if that shit ain't talking about nothing, I might be spacing somewhere else. You ever been looking at somebody and somebody was looking at you and they were just talking to you, but you weren't there. It's like you was there, but you weren't there. That's a gift. Facts. So I've been on that type of time today, like well, my ears been on deaf ears, meaning like I'm in the spirit realm. I can hear what's going on. I can literally hear what's going on down here. Like this shit ain't what everybody think it is at all, family. Listen, this shit, money is so long, goodness. Money is so long and it falls out of the sky. What? I see how they making these laws up. That's what I'm seeing how they got down, came up. So let me tell you about the universe. If you following what's supposed to, boom. If you love yourself, you can have anything you want. This is what I'm telling you. You can have anything you want if you love yourself. Don't give your love away. That's power. It's gonna take something out of you in this physical life. That's where death coming from. Death is coming from you having a family. Death is coming from you having a girlfriend and a boyfriend. Death is coming from you having friends around. Like all that shit don't supposed to be up around you every day. You don't supposed to just be hanging with these folks all the time. Those are considered covenants. Those are covenants. When you start joining forces, when you start joining with somebody, those are covenants. But you could be around people, but it's a right way and it's a wrong way, which is how come you and your partner can fall out. Cause y'all, it's like y'all gonna bump heads somewhere because y'all not in alignment to be in that timeline to say, okay, I want to be friends. You have free will. Free will also allow you to listen. Facts. This is why shit is happening the way it's happening right now. It gets so deep, family. It gets so deep. Money fall out the skies, family. It's a big old rainbow that show up. You gotta know when the money getting ready to come, right? Every so often, like they have sales going on in the store. This how they taking money from you. These grocery stores and shit like that, they start having these sales going on. They might make something $2, because this is all aligning with the laws that they trying to put here for us. This is all going along with the law. This is how they're programming the money. You good, beauty? Yo, this how they programming the money, family. Even down to like bills. It all got to start on a contract, and you got to be in agreement to this. So when your baby is born, they make you put your baby on a contract. That's a birth certificate. Your baby got to have a social security card. That's money. Those are accounts. That's how they're stealing the money. These are accounts. That's how they program the money. They know the law. When you don't know the law, fam, it's a lot of laws. Goodness, it's a lot of laws. When you don't know the law, they'll be able to actually take something from you. That's how they taking something from you. That's how they making these platforms, and they putting you on here, and they're able to take from you. When you start getting ready to sign a deal, they make you get a lawyer or something like that. Or they tell you the lawyer, that's the proper thing to do, right? But your own DNA, you supposed to have your own common sense because you alive. You supposed to know these things already. Nobody shouldn't be charging you legal fees to tell you something legal. That goes against the grain. That will put bad here. It's crazy how they make these laws. I can see this, family, how they make these laws up. It could be something as simple as jaywalking. How they make these laws up and lock you up. They are the ones breaking the law. Ain't none of that shit supposed to be enforced. It goes against the grain, family. That's not how it goes. All of this shit is a way for them to program the money. It's money. I'm talking about paper money. You got a dead president on it. It's all type of markings on that money. These are like secret societies and shit like that. This is also a way to keep track of the money. But see, they don't know. It's so many universal laws. I seen 48 laws of attraction. I seen 12 universal laws. Yeah, that's some of it. But the law is big. The law is long. It's so much to be unfucked. So it's better for you to save yourself. Jesus can't come back and save you, family. I'm going to put this out here to somebody. Free game, family. I personally know who God is. Jesus is not in a position to come back and save you. Jesus is on his own money mission. Jesus can't come back and save you, family. Money is being unfucked because everybody is a number. Do you know money is so long? Jesus can't come back and save everybody like that, family. Wake up. Free game, free game, free game. No cap. Wake up. Wake up, family. This shit, snap out of it. It's a hypnosis. Snap out of it. This is MK Ultra. Snap out of it, family. Snap out of it. That book was bought, family, and everything in it. Those are some of your ancestor stories in that book. Facts, and you're worshiping the devil. Somebody don't want to hear that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my fuck. My tongue is a weapon. It's supposed to be like that. Don't nobody supposed to be over here hearing this if they ain't supposed to, because I got gab on me. This shit don't fall because floor wet. I ain't putting down no wet flow sign. Facts. I'm not doing that. You just gonna slip. Facts. I'm putting this free game. If somebody right now, if a celebrity is not on your screen telling you for real how to get this money, because they don't know either, they're trying to get up around you because you got something going on. Yeah, and somebody that you think got some money is coming up with something off of your ideas, because money is broke. These deals the age range is getting younger and younger. These TV shows, they ain't got no grown folks on there for real, and the grown folks is broken. The ones that they is putting on camera. Because real grown folks, family, when you make it to a certain age, you don't even want to be known for real. You just want you a whole lot of fucking money. You want paradise up around you. You ain't trying to be in nobody's face for real. I don't want to see this shit every day. I don't want to half of these folks I don't even fuck with. I don't give a fuck what these folk got going on. I'm not on this motherfucker to keep up with the Jones. On somebody, if you on this internet and you ain't making you no money, you just on this bitch just like that nigga that you left back in that last phase. Facts, if you ain't elevate. If you just on this internet and you looking for somebody to show up and say that Jesus. Some of y'all waiting on the industry and some of y'all waiting on Jesus. Zeus. Fact, somebody trying to get a record deal. Somebody trying to get a brand deal. Charleston White said he trying to get him a brand deal. He want brand. He don't want to be mean no more. Took his whole, skint him. That's how I know the money being programmed. And I said, when it be like that, family, fuck it. Why not just go up, go up? It says take what resonates, leave what don't. I always start my messages off like that. I speak very high. I be saying take what resonates, leave what don't. And I always walk with the veil. Spirit, clear my mind chakra, clear my heart chakra, clear my throat chakra. I ask if there's any evil being thrown at it that you make it fall down immediately. That's me removing the curtain. When it is dealing with my family, give me the message of clarity and truth. I just lift the curtain back so I can bring somebody up to me. Or bring somebody up with me. That's my soul tribe. That's me. That's me versus me. Them my ancestors that I'm talking. My ancestors, my angels. You ever go watch some of my readings? A bitch that's in a material world will laugh at that and say, why she say the same thing? Or somebody that's just trying to do business or look at my messages and say, it's time for her to do something differently because they don't understand it. I walk with a veil. They don't understand that. So when I get on my messages, I say some shit out my mouth like that. I might fuck around and say the same thing because you always confuse the enemy. Because the enemy, your enemy gonna stay close to you. Keep that in mind. That says anything that you do. So when I be speaking to so many folks that I can't see or that I don't even know like that, how do you stand up in front of everything? So I'm gonna fuck around and use my mouthpiece for something. And I'm putting words together like in Woolah. I know how to speak to somebody. I can get ignorant out my mouth if you want to go there, and I can fuck around and tell you something you don't know already. And you might fuck around and tell me something I don't know because I'm gonna keep it real with you because I'm telling the truth, because I'm reprogramming me. Facts. So if I lie to you, family, that's one of the universal laws. Whatever you put out into the universe, that's what you will receive back. So if I lie to you, I'm only manifesting a lie around me. Facts. Some of y'all be considering yourself real niggas and then y'all turn around and pray. Make that shit make sense. You hold nothing ain't even happening to you, family, if you consider yourself real is spirit. Real is the veil. When somebody consider you a real nigga, they consider you to be authentic. Authenticity is a veil. It's something you can see. Like, I would do something and you would say, damn, that was some real nigga ass shit. That was some real shit you just did because that's real. You understand what I'm saying? But if I lie to you, then that's going to put up fake. That says I ain't going to get on here and tell you everything. So when it start being like that, somebody abuse that law of attraction, the law. Law enforcement running this shit. Facts. These are some higher ups that's abusing their power. Abuse is called divination. Y'all be talking about y'all righteous folks, y'all church going folks be killing me, be on this bitch trying to judge somebody. Oh, pray for them. Oh, they need God. You just like them folks. You just like them folks. Facts. You just like them folks. And putting the Bible. Y'all be throwing the Bible around like it's a weapon. The Bible don't hold no weight. The Bible comes with a whole lot of sadness. Those are stories that has been bought. That's your ancestors and your family that's been sold in that story somewhere. Your grandma, probably your grandmama or your granddad or somebody. But they changed the characters in it. Facts. And this is how come you will think that you're relaying to God when you read the Bible. Free game, family. It's easy. I can do this shit. It's easy. It's easy for you to get behind the scenes. It's called ghostwriting. Somebody was a ghostwriter. Literally. Because see, when you start seeing how, when you start elevating, right? Free game is happening right now. My mama, my grandmama on my mama's side, her birthday is 12/12. That's the universe. B-Law. I come from a lineage of seers. He saw. Okay, I carry time. And I'm telling you about the Bible because I hold some of the missing pages. There are others. That's the next generation. That's the generation behind me. Facts. So when it's like that, family, you're supposed to leave advice. You're supposed to leave information, right? But when somebody start trying to write a book and make it be one man's story, then only then it delays time. And it's a lot of y'all that's stuck right now waiting on God to show up and bless you. Or it's a lot of y'all that's stuck right now waiting on Jesus to come back because you've been listening to a book. That's time stopping. Facts. That's how time has stopped already. That's confirmation. Once you make, do you notice that after Revelation it ain't nothing? Then you start going reading the book of Enoch, and there are other books. It's all types of books because now these are ghostwriters that says that this is information that's to be left. So when you get to a certain time in life, when you get to a certain realm, when you get to a certain vibration in heaven, everything just be at peace around you. You'll start sitting still. You'll start becoming really, really wise. You'll receive all this universal wisdom. And time will tell you to sit down. Time will tell you to start writing something. Some of the people that y'all think is dead is somewhere writing. Somebody can also be down here on some type of assignment. There are islands that you don't even know about. It's no such thing as 50 states. Earth is big. It's a vibration. When you start to elevate, you can tell who getting money and you can tell the devil. You can tell who's got the anointing over their life. I'm talking about this is the industry. This is heaven and hell. You can tell who have the anointing over their life, and you can see who running game. If you want, if you got motherfuckers that was in the industry with hits or singles, and now they on fucking YouTube starting up channels, and now they're on TikTok and they're starting up content, and now they're on streaming apps, then there you have it. That shows you the Illuminati. That also shows you the gatekeeper. And it also lets you know and give you confirmation of time. And it also lets you know we are in age Aquarius. That says that who was first shall be last. Who was last shall be first. This is how time, it's a higher timeline. Time sit like this. It's like a bow and arrow. They showed you this on a science book somewhere. It's science. It's like this. When you think about a star, it's going to go one or two ways. Either somebody is on the ground and you looking up at the sky and the stars up there, or either the stars up there and the stars wink at you down here. It's one or two ways though. And now we are on a higher timeline. So this is how come for some of y'all that is on the internet, your numbers might be sitting or your numbers may be fluctuating because you are going up. You getting ready to be famous. So now, before things actually manifest in the physical world, you will just hear it. You may not even see it. Somebody like myself, I myself have told somebody that the universe is getting ready to favor you. There's about to be a physical manifest around you because it's law of attraction. You have attracted something in your life on this higher timeline. This year may have been really, really tough for somebody because that says that when we enter into 2026, this is a portal. Okay, now this says you have access to the physical life, but you also may see people that may be losing things, and people may even be dying because they got to go back. Everything is like going, this is a timeline. It's how this shit going. And so, but this is also the time why the enemy can get up on you. The enemy can like swivel their way in because you don't know that. If you ain't never been where you're going already, then you don't know who in front of you. So this is how come somebody can come stand beside you, or this is how come somebody that used to have, or this is how come somebody that had clout or may even have clout, them big numbers shouldn't be impressing you at this time because you're on a higher timeline when you sit still. Only then you going up, you spacing. A lot of the times you can't hear your angels, family, when you moving around. Some of y'all can't hear your angels because you get up and go to work every day. You be so busy. Your discernment been ready to speak to you, but you can't hear it. So you'll start doing everything but listen. You can't listen. That's why I was picking up on deaf ears. And look, not a source being here. Somebody just been going and ripping and running and going and gone. You ain't been sitting still. Divine is patience. Look, because something is manifesting. Some type of manifested good news is coming in this life. Okay, this is also saying like some type of manifested. Damn, I just put this in wrong. Y'all hold up, look, TikTok putting up like this little, there it is. A higher timeline. Some good news is being manifested in this world. Money is money. I'm literally like money grow on trees. Money literally grow on trees, family. I be playing in this shit, family. Everything, I want y'all to hear me what I'm saying, fam. Soul Tribe. Listen to me. You might be hearing somebody say, ground yourself. Get outside and ground yourself. Put your feet in the grass. I know I've been down show wrapping my ass around some trees. I've been hugging me some trees. I might fuck around look like a spider on it. Cause get what? Everything happened in the spirit realm before it happened in the physical. That's magic. Voila. Magic. That's how this shit come in like that. Somebody, it's a really big money wave. Somebody has finna go up. That's how it come. You gotta get in the spirit to conjure that shit up. You got to get in the spirit. When you get in the spirit, fella, and then you can walk your ooh-la. You can warn some. When that shit be falling out the sky like that. Somebody finna hit the lottery. Jackpot. Because I'm getting like jackpot, literally. The jackpot sit right up under the sun. That's why you can't see up there. There's so much gold up there. Facts. Some of y'all can see straight to the sun. Only lucky charms can see to the sun. Facts. If you in their physical life and you can look straight up at the sun, you might be a demon. Only demons can see that high. Like, literally. I'm telling you about your spiritual ranking. They always make you think that demons is bad, but everybody is good and bad. It's the duality in this life. You're not supposed to judge nobody down here for being good or bad, because when you make it to heaven, you may have to be good or bad. This shit say it might go really, really right, or it may be really, really wrong, because it's revelation. Revelation is the thunderstorm. Facts. It's two different sects that live up amongst each other. This the planet. That's what make up the planet. So that says good and bad. You can't be punished for being, you can't be praised for being good, and then you fuck around and don't be bad. There's something bad gonna happen in this life. Somebody gonna fuck around and kill somebody. Somebody gonna nut up. It's law. It's universal law. It's law of attraction. All that. Facts. Or you can't fuck around and be bad, and then you don't know no good. Then only you'll have a cold heart, and that's still gonna go against the grain. That's a negative plus a negative equals a negative. It's science. It's math. It's all this shit, family. It's life. I'm talking about life. It's destiny, fate, all that. It's the law. It's the laws before you sign something. When you come into the anointed one, right? I'm talking to some real anointed ones. When you anointed, you sit above the law. The police don't fuck with somebody like you. You be humble. You walk in this earth, or you live in this earth humble. The police don't fuck with you. You don't get into no trouble. You just really stay out the way. But if you might fuck around and go to the store, and somebody might want to try it and walk up on you, you going to be the one that's going to win over that situation. You going to fuck around and beat a bitch ass. Fact, so you might have to pull out. You ain't even going to have to pull out no gun when you protect it. Fact, you're just the authority in your voice when you speak. A nigga ass a fake punk with that gun. Facts. Whole lot of free game, because my son was just in the lion's den. Facts. In a really big old jungle. Facts. When you anointed, a nigga won't even have the muscle or the strength, the mental health, or none of that to even do it. But an idiot will. An idiot will only create karma in this life. An idiot will fuck around. So that's like two wrongs don't make a right. That's like at the same time, don't try it. Don't try these shit. That's law. Those are the laws first. Those are the laws first, family. And I don't really see that going on. I don't see nobody on this platform talking like that. I don't see none of that going on. I don't respect this shit for real. I don't respect all that fake ass gangster. I think it's a lot of these niggas some bitches. Facts. I really feel like that. And listen, we could be saying like, sexy, that's just your personal opinion. Because get what? People still gonna like that, because it's a lot of people that still blind. It's a lot of people that still blind. Facts. But that's also my protection. Everything that I can see me back. And everything that can see me back. That's death. I done already died already and came back. Some folks don't get me. I may be really fucking misunderstood because I see high. Facts. So some people can't see me. And then some people can see me. But it's like we're not near, because you got to make it up. Like we got to align. We got to be in alignment for you to get that close up to me. Elevate. I walk with transformation. It's always a change. I carry a timeline. That's a line in the middle of my stomach. Facts. I'm saying that to somebody, y'all. This was a great yap session. Facts. Some of y'all might be new on here. Some of y'all done been over here already. I am Sissy Slay under the bunny. Okay. Welcome to Spirit Guide Intuitions. And I can say that, know your place on this internet. I'm saying it to anybody, know your place on this internet, because it's a really big internet. And these bitches is weird. It's these hoes out here, listen. And even with this tarot could be of the devil, but anything can for that reason. That's not a category when I speak and I say that. But I'm telling you about a lot of the shit that go on this internet. You got bitches that, it's a hoe right now on TikTok that I had to call out. What her name was? Hood Fairy. I watched this. I let her do this. She was booking readers with me and everything. Getting on my platform, studying my gab. This how these bitches do. They'll study somebody that's playing with cards and say, oh, I can do that. I can fuck around and do that. And then but this is the thing about consciousness though. When a bitch ain't conscious, they'll get on there and keep the same storyline. They not channeling. They not channeling. They not getting on there giving you information for real. They on there giving you something about, okay, yeah, you're manifesting something in this life. And somebody could be a Virgo, somebody could be a Taurus, somebody could be a Capricorn. They're going to run this whole storyline down to you, right? But when they get off of that, because one thing about when you playing with over into tarot or even in the spirit, it's confusion. You'll get confused. You won't know what's going on because it's like you start tapping into the Akashic, right? It's consciousness, right? When you start doing shit like that, family, I know this for a fact. It's like you have a memory loss. Like me, I don't remember nothing. Y'all don't ever, some of y'all grew up in y'all parents' house and then y'all start thinking like y'all mom and dad were getting old because they might listen to different music than you listen to. Or you might play a song and they don't remember the words, or they be fucking up the words, they be humming. I'm good at doing it. My kids be playing this shit. I listen to music. I got deaf ears. So it got to have a really big sound wave. I got an ear for music. It got to really be talking about something for me to have to listen to it because I'm so high up in consciousness, right? And it be like that, family. That's what I'm saying to y'all. Like, you got to know what you're listening to. The same person that'll sit in a tarot reading and tell you about somebody sitting around or a group of people sitting around gossiping about you will be that same tarot reader that's sitting on your screen talking about somebody. So you gotta see the difference, like who giving the prophecy and who gossiping. Cause some of these tarot readers just doing it for the funds and not just for fun. They don't have a purpose behind playing with tarot. That's why they tell you tarot could be the devil. But that's to anything if you want to say it like that. I'm speaking to anybody. It don't matter what lane you sit in or what you doing on your job or how you moving. Somebody can fuck around and do the same thing. Somebody can fuck around and take your JoJo or try to, it's called destiny swapping. It's astral projection. You ain't even got to be around somebody to do it. All you got to do is study them. Everything you see can see you back and studying you, and you're not paying attention and you trying to be somebody that you're not. Somebody gonna fuck around and destiny swap. You'll fuck around and start blaming God. You'll fuck around and you'll start feeling like God is not answering your prayers, and that puts you in a depression. Because you think everybody around you getting blessed. When you start seeing shit happen like that, where everything around you is getting blessed and you feel like you just sitting there, that be God answering you in plain sight. That's your higher self speaking to you. That's how your higher self speak to you. Your higher self will expose the enemy. And the enemy be you. When you start realizing that the whole time, your life is going the way it's going because of the moves you're making and the shit you entertaining and the things that you're doing. Because can't nobody turn on you. It's you versus you. I don't give a damn. It's on any day. Whether you're going to have brunch with somebody. It's you versus you at all fucking times. It's a purpose why somebody is in your life. I be questioning everything now. I be even wanting to know like why the fuck my kids woke up feeling the way they feeling. Or why my son rapping how he rapping. What he talking about. I'm looking at everything they do. I'm looking at everything going on around me. What? It ain't even that you paranoid. You start seeing life with a bird's eye view. So you start wondering about everything, but you're supposed to wonder. And only you'll feel lost if you don't know that you're spacing. You will feel lost. So somebody will fuck around. The enemy is always near. So you can't get mad if somebody come around you and snake you because you ain't paying attention. That's your intellect. That's your IQ level. Your IQ level is your timeline. When you start going to a higher timeline, you see up here. You start seeing back here. You can see everything. All your eyes will start showing. Some of y'all, I don't know how your hands look, but some of y'all probably got M's in the middle of your hand. You got markings on you. This is astrology in your hand. Facts. Your third eye sit here, not up here. This is a sense. Facts. These are senses. This is where your eye really sit at. But this is where mine sit at. My eye sit in the palm of my hand. That's why I don't shake everybody's hand. Facts, because it'll blind me. That's how come you can make a deal with the devil or the enemy will fuck around and be right next to you. Facts. That's a relationship. So if you don't know the law of attraction first before you shake somebody's hand, or if you don't know the law before you do business with somebody, business may not go well. That says you taking a risk. Be a risk taker. And that says that you're taking a gamble. And somebody might like gambling and somebody might like taking risks, but I don't take the wrong risks. My last name, Gamble. Facts. You don't die twice. I done died already. Facts. I married into this shit. So that's how come I'm able to sit here and tell you about karmic laws and how it'll go against the grain if you do it before time. If you do it before time, then you have to keep on waking up. Only then you have to keep on waking up. And that's what makes you the generational curser. Some of y'all think that y'all just got, you were just chosen to be the generational curse breaker. No, it's just a timeline that told you it was time for you to wake up in this hour. Somebody got to bring somebody back. I just gave birth back to the moon. February the 1st, 2018, when I first died, that's when I went up there. I gave birth back to it when I came off of life support, February the 3rd, 2018. That lets me know that man is not God. Facts, that's Father. That's Father God. And if you are at your big grown age, I'm talking to anybody right now, it's time for you to tap into your lineage. Something will go against you, keep praying just to the man. Because man is, this could be BKA, Babala is asking for a favor, Ephah. Facts. This is, I'm telling you about truths. It don't matter, because it's a lot of powerful orishas that sit around my head. My crown is open. I am a queen, Gila. Facts. I am the bunny, honey. I can say that. Anybody that's telling you anything other than they don't know. Facts. If they're sitting here telling you like, because it's a lot of people I be seeing like be talking about Yoruba and they be talking about like Ifa. Ifa is a practice, right? It's a practice. They're trying to practice to do what magic do. Magic is real. Facts. Shaman. You got a lot of corrupt shamans. Some of these people, some of y'all be on this internet, starting your little classes up and shit like that, teaching folks how to do spell work. That shit is all, it goes, that's a big no-no. Definitely brought upon you in the worst way. When I say shit like that, family, let me tell you what suffer is. Suffer is that you will keep waking up in a death and you will know that you're dying. Facts. That's called hell and hot water. That's what, family, when fear show up on you, fear is a death. When fear show up on you, it's so holy. It's so fucking holy. Goodness, it's so holy. When the Holy Ghost show up on you, family, your ass gonna sit down and be still. That's how I be knowing some of these folks they don't know God for real. The things that they say out of their mouth and the way that they carry on and how they cut up when darkness show up on you for real, family, your ass gonna sit still. You're going to sit still. You're going to be trying to get close to your kids. You're going to be trying to hug somebody. You're going to be trying to tell somebody you love them. You ever heard somebody saying they talking like they finna get ready to die? You'll start sitting down when a death roll up on you for doing the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. That's how I'm going to tell you that. And when you do, let me tell you about darkness. Darkness don't judge nobody. That says you are who you are. That's your crown being ripped. You come before God, say, come as you are. That's darkness. When darkness show up on you, fam, it don't matter what the fuck you got on. It don't matter how much money you got in your account, how you look, who you fucking on, none of that. As long as you do that, it don't matter about none of that. When darkness show up, family, it's a really big feeling. Goodness. It feels so holy, family. You're gonna sit your ass still and just listen. That Most High. When Most High show up on you, you just gonna sit still. The veil will be shown, family, and it's so real. God is real. It's so real when you start seeing through the veil, family. It ain't nothing like when you see to the other side. It ain't nothing like how people be trying to fake it. And I say fake for a reason, because all this shit just fake. It ain't nothing how people be trying to fake it for real, family. When you start seeing through the veil for real, and you will sit down. You don't want no karmic debt. When you were already forgiven for your sin. Sin says you don't know something. That's all sin is. Sin says black. And the whole time, some of y'all may have been mad at your parents, or some of y'all may have been mad at a lover, a spouse, or something like that, or a friend for something that they did. But that was darkness. God allowed it. That was darkness allowing that to happen, to grow you up to the vibration you were supposed to be in this timeline. That's how, like, the devil is what raised you. That's black. That's dark. The devil is what raised you up. It's a veil. That says that somebody can come in your life, right? Somebody can do something wrong to you. And on the outside looking in, somebody just seeing that, they'll think that that's a bad thing. Like I seen the video where them 3 guys impersonated UPS and went in there and killed all them folks. That was a demon. But you don't know what type of karmic debt that family had to society. There was also some Caucasians, no disrespect. There was some white folks. They could have been some masters and had somebody, family slaves. They could have been holding on to slaves. That could have been some type of karmic debt, and the reason why that may have took place. Free game. That may offend somebody when I say that. They may be really, really sensitive, but this is the truth. I seen the Ace of Swords, the Spirit said, speak now. Something like that going on. So now thou shalt not judge. It could be some shit going on in front of you, family. Those are like, these are curses that's being broken. Okay, demons matter as well. Demons is real. God is real. Demons matter. Demons, they have some level of authority in the spirit realm. When you get in the spirit realm, good and bad, it's more so like authority. It's not more so in existence how people try to use it. Like, I'm gonna be good. You know, you want to just do the right thing. You want to just stay true to yourself. You want to do the right thing. That's the correct way of living. You want to do the right thing. You want to be fair, because then that keeps you in alignment with time, with real time. That says that ain't nobody gonna come fucking with you. That says that favor will be upon your life. Things will just happen out of nowhere. That's that. Now you're in alignment to people to just show up and just give unto you, because that's your shadow work that you're doing. That's your shadow work. So yes, you can still, that's called holy matrimony. Yes, you can get married to somebody, right? You're not marrying out of wedlock then. You can get married to somebody when you're doing the right thing. You can get married to somebody, but when you ain't been through nothing in this life and you just meeting somebody and you falling in love with them because y'all done fuck and y'all done made it, y'all done fucked around and locked in, y'all done started liking each other and y'all done fucked around and locked in on some shit, and y'all just decided to be girlfriend and boyfriend, and y'all just decided to get married early. I know this because the only way the prophecy can be existing is if I have to be the prophet. You have to go through it, right? So you might fuck around and get together with somebody and y'all might get married and y'all ain't been through nothing at all. That's going to cause a karmic debt to society that holds up time. It's a higher timeline always. Money is long. You see what I'm saying? Money is extremely fucking long. It's long. You can't count it. Ain't no way in the fuck you can count it. It's frequency. You don't even see real money. I'm talking about real money. The miracle that don't nobody believe in. I'm talking about real, like right now, the manifest is happening right now. It's a really big money wave outside. This is the time for you to be in the house programming money. That's why you on the internet. You're programming the money right now. Me being on this screen right here is programming the money. But you're gonna also have the enemy. You keep your enemy close. Somebody gonna be on this motherfucker watching me. Somebody that think they got some power or try to slow my numbers down. That's the veil that stands in front of me. That's the veil that see. Somebody, for that same reason, somebody won't look at my content, or somebody will think that I'm not all that because I don't got a lot of numbers or something like that. That's my protection that stands around me. That says that I'm at the right place at the right time. That says that everything gonna happen in the way that it's supposed to, because I ain't stressing. I'm not stressing about none of this internet shit. I be getting on here just doing whatever I want to do. If I think it, if I see it and I believe it, then it is so. I get on this motherfucker and just resonate to a nation. And the ones that I ain't supposed to be resonating with, they my fans. So I can see my fans too. I be saying family. I say peace, family. Peace, family. It used to be peace and blessings. Facts, because we done elevated. See how? I be saying it to y'all. See how? Because that's what's going on right now. These rules, this timeline that's going on right now, that shit, if you ain't tapped in with divine time and you ain't tapped in like you through law, money is not even going, money is made. It ain't created. Facts, money is made. You can sit, did you know, family, that you can sit in the comfort of your own home and program the money? Confirmation with the internet. You can program the money, family. You can sit in your own home. If you say the right shit, this is what you want to get aligned with your conscious mind. Because when you get aligned to your conscious mind, you can say something out of your mouth and fuck around and walk up on you a bee. Facts. You're going to bring the money to you. The money will come to you. The money will attract. The right eyes will start watching you. Facts. The right eye, because it's always somebody that sit high and look low. And it's always somebody that sit low and look high. So who was first shall be last. So that's time. I can tell you what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, before it's going to happen, and when it's going to happen, for that reason, because I sit behind time. That makes me in front of it. Now that I'm on the other side, family, that's the afterlife. And that also is the next generation that you're raising up. Facts. So you should be able to tell somebody, you can see the back of the week. Facts. It's Monday through Sunday. You can see all the way past that. You can see all the way backwards. You can see what's going to happen before the week even starts. That's the day after tomorrow. Facts, family. You got to get aligned with consciousness. I'm saying at the end about it, family. Y'all got to get aligned with consciousness. I say it a lot. It's a lot of gems that I left on this message, family. It's a lot of gems I left on this message. It says take what resonates and leave what don't. I just tell y'all to see how you don't get tricked on this internet, because you're about to start meeting new people. Okay, new levels, new devils. Keep that shit in mind. I'm not saying that for you to be paranoid, family. Okay, I'm saying call your power back. Call your power back from a situation, even if you don't know how it go. That's prayer. That's how you use. God uses the devil, and the devil is black. So that's how you use prayer. Call your power back, even though you don't even know what's finna get ready to come, what's finna take place, or even the people that you are getting ready to encounter. Still call your power back from a situation. Call it back. Words got power. You don't even need no money. That's how come you know money is broke. You can still be okay without no money. You can still say something out of your mouth and somebody will help you. Ask and one shall receive. Well, Sissy, I thought you said that help is a sin. It is. That's why you're supposed to move with discernment at all times, not just on Sundays when you go to church, or not just sometimes when you're going through things. You're supposed to use discernment all the time, because darkness is every day. Facts. Facts, family. Even when it's light outside, even when the sun is shining, that's when the devil be out. Facts. You can't see nothing when the light on. When you get quiet, that's you sitting still. That's meditation. Life is a meditation. When you get quiet, that's when everything sits still. So when you got some shit going on, just be still real quick. That's your retreat and that's your resort. Facts. Everything happen magic. I'm talking about magic in this life. This life is magical. Everybody do witchcraft. Stop playing. Everybody do. If you on this live or you come behind this message and you sitting up here talking about you think and what you think, and that ain't something that you know, and it's just something you don't went and read, then you do witchcraft. If you somebody that pray to darkness and yet you don't know why God do what God do when God do it, you do witchcraft. You do black magic, to be exact. Thank you. Okay, to somebody. Okay, peace. Facts. This a roll call, family. This was a really big old roll call, a really big one. A real big old roll call. I'm talking about some fake celebrities. Look, if y'all look at that person's face, they face look like it's fade. Cause this shit fade. This the mask coming off. This shit fade. These folk, I'm really not respecting shit that's going on right now. I don't respect it. See, I don't put my face on something that I don't know, right? And if I like you, keep me liking you. That's how I feel. And I don't pay attention to everybody. So if I watch your content, or if I even support what you got going on, I'm loyal. Scorpios are loyal. I'm loyal. One thing about you, gonna always keep you some money if I got my eye on you. Facts. Because I'm going to make sure that, and it's going to be loud. You're going to see Sissy Slay under liking your content, commenting up under your content, or doing anything, buying some hair from you. Something, because I'm a supporter. Facts. But anytime you try to play both sides, I just feel like niggas be playing both sides. Anytime you try to play both sides, it ain't gonna run that. Then I gotta move away. I'll move away to the next best thing. Some of this shit ain't, it's time for me to see high. Facts. Charleston White, he trying to just get a brand deal when I'm sitting in this motherfucker programming the money. It's not much going on this internet, family. Don't rush it. I'm saying it to anybody. Don't rush this shit. Ain't a lot going on. Look, energy vampire, ain't a lot going on. Ain't a lot going on. These shapeshifters and these demons. These energy vampires and these shapeshifters. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. This shit ain't talking about nothing. Look, money moves. Somebody, if you talking about you in your bag right now, understand what the hell going on then. It's a new money wave. Understand what that mean for real. Understand what that mean. Money is coming out of the sky. Literally. Family, y'all been tapped in by the biggest bunny, honey. Peace, peace, wherever y'all at. I say.